we're taking an adventure. On the road. How's it going so far, Mom?
Not too bad. Not too bad. A little later start than we wanted, but, you know.
Yes. It is the weirdest thing for the two of us because we're the type of people who want to post like,
Hey, we're doing this.
yeah, out on an adventure. But we're kind of both in agreement that that also leaves it open for anybody to, that's basically an advertisement that says, hey,
we're out of town.
We're out of
and
town.
Our house is empty.
Come rob us. So,
so we're not making that post. So you'll be seeing this when we get back.
Yes. And it's funny because normally if you ever see one of us do that, it's because the other one is
still home.
Or somebody else is there or whatever. But, because like I feel like even the last couple times, like when we went to go, like even just to New Jersey, which isn't as far as where we're going, but, you know, it was still, we didn't really post a whole lot until we got back. And one of the other problems with that is both of our, for the most part, both of our social medias are public.
Right.
So it's definitely like a thing of...
Yeah, we're definitely not home and, you know, everything's wide open.
Right.
And that's Tommy in the back. God bless you.
We'll check in a little bit later. Thanks for tuning in.
So this video actually features quite a bit of extra photography and videography, if you will, by Ruth, my mother. Just because obviously I was driving, I was trying to pay attention to all the things, but she got some of these great shots of the leaves changing, things like that, as we were still on our way out of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, people don't think about it, but it takes quite a while from where we live to actually get out of the state. So we had a while to go just in Pennsylvania alone, but obviously it is autumn time, Halloween time, if you will. Stay tuned to the channel for that if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, she got some gorgeous videos and pictures, and there are more to come in this video as well.
So I also just wanted to say that when we posted the video of me getting my head shaved, that within 24 hours that video got as many views as the previous video did in a little over a week. So I want to thank you all for continuing to watch, continuing to help this channel grow. If you're not already, please subscribe. Obviously, like the video, share the video, all that sort of stuff. But I greatly appreciate the fact that in such a short time, people were so curious about, and that those numbers got boosted up. And I don't want it to seem like I'm taking it for granted. So I did want to say thank you all for doing that. It's greatly appreciated because it's definitely been on my mind, and I wanted to make sure that I mentioned it. Thank you. All right, everybody, we are on a stop right now. We are not making good time, I can tell you that much. This has to get done again already, but we're not making good time, I can tell you that much. But we're about to hit the road again. We'll check in a little bit.
After quite a long way, we finally got to the border of Maryland. So Mom wanted to get some shots of us crossing the border into the States. So there you see the shot of Maryland. We finally entered there. The actual sign itself, and pretty much within, I don't know the actual time frame, but I can tell you that it definitely seemed like very quickly towards West Virginia. And here you see us coming up on that, but wanted to make sure that we got this of the Potomac River that we crossed literally right before getting into the state. Now, she thought that this sign was a lot more obvious than the Maryland one. I think that they were both about the same, but let us know what you think down in the comments of that. And then we wanted to get just some more beautiful shots of the skyline, the foliage, and just to show how gorgeous it actually can be if you go outside. Of course, I'm not an outside person. Most people know that about me, but again, as stated, wanted to try something different. And then we wanted to capture this because this had been going on for about 5 to 10 minutes before I even said, hey, get video of that. As you start to see on the other side of the highway, there is some construction cones and things like that. But right there, the traffic starts to build up. And I was like, wow, look at that traffic buildup. And like I said, this had already been happening for about 5 to 10 minutes before we even captured this video. And it was going on. It was quite a while. And I was like, oh, I hope we don't hit this on the way back. And just because you never know what the situation might be. But this is another video of it, and it was just going and going. I would say probably a good half hour or more that we really took notice of the particular traffic backing up, heading north on 81. And then the very last thing you're about to see here for just a brief moment was a breast cancer awareness truck we thought was really cool, so we wanted to showcase it.
All right, we are in Virginia. We got this lovely farm thing happening behind us here. Stopped at a gas station, stretch our legs, restroom break, whatever. Running a little behind schedule, but that's okay. Jamming out to some tunes. Never thought I'd see my mother, some of the song selections that I have. She, I don't know if I want to say she approves of them, but she's definitely bobbing her head along, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I'd say we're about halfway. And I'm gonna try to get a better shot of like this view that was behind me there just a moment ago. The lovely bales there, they look really great. It's just a nice, wonderful kind of on the side of the gas station thing. So yeah, we might check in a little bit again as we drive.
Turn and say hi to the camera. Huh? Hey. Oh, I said say hi to the camera. Hi, camera.
We're having a good time. It's little, it's cramped up in that car because for some reason when we take a vacation, we pack as if we're moving. But yeah, we'll check in with you again in a little bit.
So somewhere in here we started to fall really behind, and that's why you see me making this face, is because I'm just frustrated. But the other funny part is after a certain point, Mom was bobbing her head so much that she actually missed the sign for Virginia, because who knew that Mom liked 50 Cent?
Things aren't going as planned, so we stopped for food in North Carolina on our trip down. We are near the border to South Carolina, and we still got about 4 hours or so to go. So we're probably not going to get to our hotel until around midnight, but we are starving. We're trying a place called Zaxby's. Never had it before, never really heard of it before, but I think it's a chain. If you've had it, let me know. Put a chicken emoji down in the comments, and I will let you know in a little bit my rating on it.
Okay, so my rating on Zaxby's, I got a meal that was partially wings, partially chicken fingers. It is almost exclusively a chicken restaurant. That was one of the things that we discovered once we went in. We weren't 100% sure of that being the case. Now, we're in the South. Things are spicy here in the South. And I'm not saying that I don't like spice. But I am saying that people have often joked that I am too much of the Caucasian persuasion to perhaps appreciate some truly spicy things. The fries had a little bit of a kick to them. Their special signature sauce had an even bigger kick to it. But overall, I would give the place a thumbs up. I think Mom and Tommy enjoyed it as well. And I would say if you are a chicken person, especially just a quick fast food chicken person, chances are you know those other chicken restaurants. Most everybody knows my favorite fast food chicken restaurant. So if I can give an opinion, if you're near a Zaxby's and you've never tried it before, give it a shot. Chicken fingers. I got the boneless chicken bites, as you see there. It comes with a piece of toast, some fries, and yeah, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I really, really liked it. Unfortunately, due to traffic, the glare, nighttime, and a variety of other factors, we did miss the sign going into South Carolina, but very quickly we got to Georgia. As you see via the sign, it was way later than we expected it to be, but we finally arrived in Georgia for a little something different.
Alright, so it is mad late. Mad late. It's the next day, actually, by the time we're just getting here to the hotel to check in and whatever. A lot of traffic, a lot of anger, a lot of crazy drivers that I remember from this state. Ugh. I'm limping because my leg is killing me. I'm too tired, too exhausted to say anything else tonight. I'm gonna get my stuff, I'm gonna check in, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna wake up refreshed, and we're gonna do this right tomorrow. So, see ya. Okay, so technically I lied. I'm bringing up one more point. My room number is 316. So for the Losty people, there's a good sign, and for the wrestling people, give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah.